Here we go.
Tycoon on the beat.
I love that.
How did it make you feel?
It made me feel happy. It made me feel like dancing. It made me feel like everything was well with my soul. It was good energy. Definitely was.
And and
And
I
you know
love
what? I
that.
love that.
I love that. That's what he gave me when I heard it too, because I could listen to that over and over again because it was feeding me. I loved how empowering it made me feel and how strong. Crystal, what'd you get receive from that when you heard that? Sugar plum, Crystal.
Is
Oh
Crystal's phone jacking up again?
no,
No,
Mm.
say it ain't
Crystal.
so. Crystal, where are you in the same building that you were the last time?
She may be. I woke her up because she was sleeping. She works midnights now,
Mm. 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 Mm.
so I don't know. But at least she's so stinking cute. Look at her. She's not froze. We just can't hear you.
Fix your mic, boo. Come out, go out, and come back in.
At least she's good looking when she's not being heard. I mean, I wouldn't like somebody ugly sitting there.
I'm crying.
She's beautiful, so
Hey,
I don't mind. Just there she is. You hear us? Hello, hello.
Mic check.
microphone check 1 2 1 2.
Be careful with that sage.
I know. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings to all. Receive in and out. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings.
I receive, I receive, I receive.
I feel better. But anyway, so yeah, the sage be saging.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like the fire likes me.
real
Oh,
bad.
simpatico. What did you hear when you heard that beat? What were you thinking?
For right now, I'm gonna keep it a secret because I'm gonna
Okay.
go ahead. I'm writing it.
Oh, okay.
So
I ain't
just,
mad at
just
you.
hold on.
I ain't mad at you
You
at
gotta let
all.
me wait.
Long as it fed in your inner goddess, I ain't mad.
Most definitely, it's real upbeat. Like she said, it's giving happy vibes. Like I feel like, hey,
Yes, I could do it. It's
okay,
already done. Like, yeah.
it's
And
Mhm.
up
that's what
there.
I think we all should do every single day. We should help one another feel that way because when it gets hard and being strong is not easy.
Man.
And when we feel like the whole world is on our shoulders at times, we do a
Um,
lot as women.
yes, we do.
Hmm.
I don't know if you saw my post today, but I said thank you for the space of me being able to operate in my softness because everywhere I show up, I got to show up strong. And
Yeah,
that weighs on you, after a certain amount of time, it weighs on you. You pouring into everyone, but who pours into you? Your
fat,
sisters. That's what we're supposed to do.
fat.
That's what I look forward to doing with my sisters. And it doesn't mean my blood or my family, just women in general. You
Hmm.
know, everybody got a struggle. Everybody got a scenario that they got to live through each and every day. And we don't know what that is. A lot of times, if you're not close enough to someone, they don't even share, those things with you, not even knowing that, hey, I've been there too. And this is what I did. You may not be able to duplicate what I did in that situation, but here's some tools and here's some tips and here's some things that could possibly get you a little bit closer to feeling better.
Right.
Life gonna life us, period.
That
It's always gonna life us, but it's what we do when life happens determines what we really made of. But at
Definitely.
the end of the day, when all you know how to do is be strong, that's your go-to. But then when you realize and you step away from that and you wanna operate in your softness in the natural order of who you are, there's really not a space for that. So we
you know
gotta
what I
get that.
love about you though? I love that you are in the strong and in your softness. I love that both sides of you. I love that I don't see that same image everybody else sees. I love that. I can see you in a whole different light. I don't see that strong, assertive, dominated side. I see that whole strong yet softness. I see you as a true woman. I see you as the core of the universe. And I appreciate that with you because you feed me.
I appreciate that gratitude. That balance ain't easy to get though.
It
You
ain't.
gotta learn how to turn that off. It's a transition period in between those two roles. You gotta keep reminding yourself who you are, the goddess that you, the woman that you are, the bringer and the giver of life. You gotta be water. If you intend to feed people, man, you have to be water. So you have to have that balance, and it's not easy to maintain that. You gotta get it. And once you get it, you gotta learn how to transition in between the two roles. Are we back?
Are you back, beautiful?
Yes, we are.
Yay!
I can't give up on her ever. I swear I can't give up on her. I don't like a lot of people in my circle, and I can't. I'm not close to a lot of different women in my circle, and I have like a select few that I will call that these are my people, and she's one of them too. In my simpatico, that's unmatched energy though. No one will ever take my simpatico's place, but Crystal is different. Like I love me some Crystal. She's keeping it real all the way around in the whole form. She's also a Scorpio. So I can
Hey.
I appreciate the rawness of Crystal. I appreciate the genuineness of Crystal, and I keep the fact that she's keeping it real all the time.
10-4, yeah.
That's a Scorpio trait.
I love that about her. And she also keeps people where she's accountable. Like she's not gonna let you slack in front of her because what the hell you doing that for? And she's about to call you out on it.
Mhm.
Can you hear us, Crystal? No,
Oh,
I think it's her
God.
phone.
Man, nothing.
Nothing. Thank you, Deuce the God, for tuning in and showing some love and respect and appreciation.
Where your glasses at, Kim? You
Ah,
squinting at this
I
screen.
broke my grandbaby broke them. He laid
You
on top of my
squinting at
bed.
the screen. You look like a whole blonde lady.
I
Oh,
am
I
though.
thought I was the
Everything
only
looks
one suffering
blurry.
with this double eye infection. Man, let me tell you, it's been terrible.
I
But
can't
Sandra, this
believe
is the first time we're on together, and I don't know you, but I want to. Your energy is drawing me to you. I want to hear you say something. I want to know who you are.
oh, thanks. All right. Well, I am the Sunjoy, as it says, my little thing. Um, I am a Pontiac-based artist. I'm Detroit born though. Um, Pontiac raised me though. Shout out to the Yak.
Okay.
Um, I am a mother. I am newly made a wife.
Hey, congrats.
Thank
Okay.
you. My husband also does music. Um, that's my soulmate. We just had a baby this year in March. Um, I'm one of those people that are like super optimistic. I have a spirituality about me, but I'm still exploring, I could say. Um, yeah, I'm peace, love, and light. Like I'm Sunjoy Sunny with the peace sign. That's
Okay.
how I leave.
I feel a lot of, well, looking at you, your colors are amazing. I don't see no darkness there. You know, like I said, I don't know you, but I definitely have learned how to read colors more so than people. And it's like I want to talk to her. Like I want to hear from her. I want to know, maybe it's your music, maybe it's I don't know what it is, but your light is definitely shining. I see you, sister.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate being seen.
You're so welcome. Who joined us?
Who are you?
Hi y'all.
Winter.
Yes, this is Winter.
How Winter? That's my BFF Winter. Hey, boo, you joined in on the panel, not as a guest. Winter is. She said, "Where's the link? I want to get on. I want to be. I want to see your show."
Because
Hi,
that's not the link
sweetie.
to see the show. That's the link to join the camera.
Oh, send it to me. I'll send it to her.
There ain't no link to join the show. You just got to go onto the page, onto the Facebook page.
Onto my Facebook page. Let me share it on my
And
page.
Yeah,
we
because it's not
love you,
shared on
women.
your
Enjoy
page.
your
You share it on
day.
mine.
We
Well,
love
welcome, Winter.
Oh, I just threw him away. I heard a whole guy. I apologize.
That's her husband.
I
That's
threw
her
him
husband.
out. My bad.
How do we share the page? Can you share it onto my page?
Because I it's on my page, so all you got to do is go onto my page, or you can actually share it onto your own page if you signed in. But let me do this real quick.
I did, and sign it on my page, and I'll share it to my platform. Winter is my dog, man. When I tell you Winter is like, you need to sit down. I don't stop going. Winter is like, you need to sit down. I'm here. We're here. Her and her husband Ashley, they're like, yo, listen, we know you strong. We know you got this, but you ain't always gotta get it, especially when we here to help you, you
It's not
know?
letting me share it on my page. Do you see my page? It's not letting me share. I don't know why.
Oh, oh
And it's
wow.
open.
Hold on.
That's a good support system, though.
Absolutely, man. I mean, as far as she tell me when I'm wrong, no, so you wrong. Nah, we ain't doing that. No,
Right.
you
We
ain't
hold you
doing that.
accountable.
You
Making
you
stuff,
better than that. Don't. You ain't even
making
gotta
stuff take a
respond to that.
reflection mode. Absolutely.
She be
We
like, you
all
ain't
need
even gotta
friends.
respond to that. Ain't none of that for you. I don't know why, but it's not letting me share because I didn't sign in.
Yeah, we all need friends like that for sure. Hold us accountable.
Yeah, right is right and wrong is wrong, and those are the kind of people that I need to have around me. You know, those are the people that I need around me all the time.
So I don't know how to get it to you.
Yeah, now let me see if it let me share.
I do know that.
I got it. Facebook page. I got it. Connect to Facebook. Oh, come on, baby. Let's get it. Right in the middle of the show. That's crazy.
Winter's on there twice.
Can you
Is
guys
she?
hear me?
Yes. Tell everybody about you real quick.
Hey, there we
We can
go.
never hear you.
You said tell everybody about me.
Well, I'm just saying say hi because you were on last time. We didn't hear shit.
That I will do. So my name is Crystal, operator and owner of JCM's Collections. I service people with skincare products such as body butter, body oils, candles, and etc.
Yoni oils and
Um,
yoni soap.
born and raised in the city of Detroit.
Hey.
Uh-oh. I just want to say they don't like hearing wanting to hear her say nothing.
That's what happened when the enemy don't want you to get that good up.
Mm.
Them
We
little
had her.
I want her to come back, and regardless, she's gonna be on here every time, regardless. Like I love her. I just wish the world would be able to experience her too, because she's that beautiful. It's a true support person for real, for real.
When we talk
So
about, when we talk
go
about
ahead.
support, when we talk about support, a lot of times when people ask, or when you talk about support, it's that you're receiving. But support needs to come from giving as well, because supporting someone doesn't necessarily mean that you're taking. Support comes in giving as well. Because if you can feel good from helping someone, that's true sisterhood. That's true, support. It's not always about how you can benefit from the situation. It's how you
Yeah.
can be a helpful person in that situation for me. You know, I spend a lot of time looking for ways to help people, and a lot of times it bites me on the ass. But what people do never changes me. It only changes how I deal with them. And I'm grateful that the experiences that I've had in life have not hardened my heart or make me not want to be in that role anymore. I'm
Yeah.
I love that about me.
That's definitely a blessing. A lot of people, a lot of females are super hard because of a lot of different things that happen to them, and it's like I sympathize because I'm one of those people. I could have been way worse of a person. Like, I'm not gonna say like I'm a bad person or anything, but I could be a very bad person because of the experiences that I'd have been through in life. But um, luckily, I was, I guess, wired different to not think of things in such a harsh light and try my best to see the greater of the good in most situations.
Hmm.
Like you said, it didn't harden me.
That means you held on to your softness. I love to operate in my softness, man. The delicacy come because I'm so on opposite sides of that spectrum. You know, I'm either all. It's no in between for me. It's either
Hmm.
I'm all the way on that D side or I'm all the way on the soft side. There's no. It's just no medium for me.
Yeah.
Tim, what you doing
I'm
today?
trying to talk to your friend, and I'm not doing it proper because I can't see what I'm typing.
Because you can't see what you typing.
Oh
What do you
my
do?
goodness.
But I was telling her that she's like, I'm backstage. I don't know what
She
to
said.
do. And
She said I'm downloaded. I downloaded the link. It
I
said
know I
you have
read
to
all that.
add me. You
I know,
gotta
and I
add
was, I
her
was letting her know that I don't want her husband on, but I wasn't gonna say it on live.
okay.
So that's
Because
what I
it's
was
a
trying to type.
because the women's show. That's what you was trying. Okay.
Yeah, and that's what I can't get it out. I don't want to be disrespectful though, because I love my men. So that's not it.
She said she told him that
Okay, all right, I'll add her then.
she's adding you now.
I
They
apologize. I didn't know what to say because I didn't want to be like, hey, no, no
No,
husband.
he was going out
no.
the door to work and back to work, so he's gone anyways. No, I'm sorry. Let me mute
So
myself.
JC said, can we see her? No, we can't see you, babe,
Can't see or hear.
or
Man,
hear.
Oh, I was gonna add her. She just disappeared. I was about to add her back on.
the technical difficulties are
It's
real.
her phone, I think. She's having a hard time with
Winter,
her.
hi baby.
Hi.
I was telling them that you was my accountability partner because you not hesitate to tell me you wrong. So no, we ain't doing that. That ain't for you. Sit down
Right.
somewhere. Sit down
Right.
somewhere. Winter, let me tell you, when I tell you that when I met Winter, we instantly clicked because and good energy, that light, that good juju, when it feels other good jujus, it definitely aligns that. There's been no separation. There's been no conflict. We respect and understand each other. I love her, man. She is awesome for me.
Aw, I love you too.
That's dope.
That's
Thank
how I
you.
feel about my simpatico, for real, too. When we got together, it was the same way. Like, we come at it with her stinger out, but at the end of the day, I let her know, I don't want no smoke like that. Like, I love you. And once I let her know, that that ain't that kind of party, and you don't want to play that with me anyhow. But I was like, that ain't that kind of party. I love you, like for real, for real. If anybody you got to protect me from, it be you, because I love me some you. So
Right.
I
Okay,
love
Can
you.
y'all
okay.
hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
Say something
Can
real
Hello.
y'all see
fast.
me?
Yes.
I can't
Okay,
see
there
you,
we
but I
go.
can't see shit. Everybody's this big to me. But
Oh,
She don't have no glasses on.
I hear you.
She need to go get them.
I have to go get some. My grandbaby broke mine.
Okay, Jay, I need you to have the floor before anything else happens. Say
please.
something.
Crystal, say something, baby.
Okay, I'm finished what I was saying. I'm born and raised in the city of Detroit.
Hey,
City worker. Mother of six. I used to be a school bus driver, so I got nerves of steel, and I'm with all the smoke.
I was telling them how you are the accountability partner for people.
Very much so. Please don't tell me you want me to be your accountability partner because I'm gonna be on your ass like white on rice.
Make you stand on it. You heard me.
All 10 toes.
And I was letting them know that you're Scorpio.
I am. That I
hey,
am.
gang, gang,
My
Sometimes I
simpatico
gotta
is a
reel me back
Scorpio.
in.
gang.
My
Hey,
simpatico.
Oh, I already know. It's like what happened? What you say?
listen.
That's
Our
Wizard
first,
all day.
our
Yes,
first
Wizard ready
a
for the
meeting.
hundred
smoke
percent.
all day.
I don't
Okay,
care.
our
I can
first
You
like
said
meeting. I
you.
was ready
mama?
for the smoke.
Yes, 100%. I can like you, but accountability people just walk around doing things, and it is not okay. Like,
Yeah.
and if I'm around, I'm gonna make sure that. I just always been like that though. I was raised by my grandmother. Certain things that she installed in me, it will always be. It stuck with me. She not here, and I'm a model, a good role model. Especially like even with my job, me working from home, people like, oh, why you not coming in the office? We need your energy. I have to take care of my kids. I have to do some stuff at home. So, but energy and accountability is something a lot of people don't understand.
Hmm.
They don't understand that. And my name is Winter, by the way, y'all. Soleil
Hey.
Nice
is
to
my
meet you.
girl.
Hey,
Soleil
Winter.
is my Soleil is my girl. Like she's always been positive, never showed me nothing that cause it only take me one time. I don't give too many chances no more. I gave a lot of chances to people and it's just like when you keep getting slapped, I just don't want to be slapped anymore. Me and her never had that type of
No, it's time to slap back.
So
no,
I
it's
want to
Indeed.
time to
talk
get
But
away
about
not
from it hurt them more when
but
I
not
you
in a volatile way.
right.
Slapping a
so I
person
want to
can
talk
also
about
mean
love and unity, and and how important it is to everybody. I want to talk about what it means to people.
who wants to go first.
Don't everybody go
I
at
don't know
once.
who's next to me. Simpatico, simpatico. Go to you and then go through.
All
Okay.
right, cool. Love and unity to me is I don't know. There's different views on unity itself. Actually, the podcast that I was on, that's what we were talking about, being unified, unity, and
Yes.
what that means to you, literally.
Yes.
Um, I don't know, like love and unity I feel like is one and the same. Um, you have to know unity to know love. Because when you love something, it's something outside of yourself. Or
Facts.
even when you love yourself, that's still a conscious effort to do so, if that
Yes.
makes sense.
Yes.
So, I mean, yeah, love and unity is the same thing to me.
So who's next to you?
I
Oh,
am.
so
I am. I am. So love and unity for me is the coming together for everyone's purpose, not just yours, not just theirs, but for the good of all. And I mean, unity means coming together, and love is the is the most selfless thing that you can do, because someone can do something to you and it hurts you, but you still love that person. You don't like what they did, but does that mean that you stop loving them because they did that thing? that's
Right.
that's not what that's not what that how that works for me. Love and unity, man, is supporting and encouraging and being there, and doing what you can do to assist. That's a supportive role that we are born nurturers in that role. We are born into a supportive role in life. We got to
Mhm.
support the child that's growing, that the child that we bring in. We got to support that. We got a support system for our family. When Big Mama die, who got to step up? The girls,
Mhm.
the responsible girls in the family.
Mhm.
All of these things. It's not just black and white. It's so many different areas of love and unity, but not tearing each other down, not gossiping about each other, not tearing each other's heads off, not sleeping with each other's men, not doing sneaky links, not doing anything that you wouldn't do in sight, in private, because nobody's looking, being a woman of character, having good integrity. All of these things encompass love and unity. So it's a lot of different ingredients, man. And if you are not willing to be selfless, then don't love someone, because
Mhm.
that's what it's going to take. People going to disappoint you. And does that mean that you stop loving them? You don't. I'm at odds right now with my brother. I love my brother to death, but there are certain things that him and I are not seeing eye to eye. So does that mean that I don't love him? No, that don't mean that I don't love him. That means that I need to step back from that. We need to let some time see what's going to happen, and then we need to revisit it. If we are planning on saving our relationship. So unity and love, they go hand in hand, and it has to be a selfless thing. It has to be something that you got to do from your heart, not for show.
Crystal?
Oh, following up behind that. So I want to say first and foremost, both the words unity and love are action words. Because a lot of people can sit here and say I love you till they blue in the face, but if you don't show it, it doesn't mean anything. And I had to learn that, because first I had to learn how to love me first in order to give the selfless love that I want to give and unity that I want to give out as well. Like sometimes as women, we kind of forget who we are when we in certain situations. And then
Mm.
certain situations can take so much out of us.
Hmm.
Whether you black, white, purple, green, or blue, I love everybody. But am I gonna waste my time and my love and unity with someone who don't appreciate it? That's
Nope.
where we sometimes get things misconstrued, because a lot of
Mhm.
people can take that away with that bad energy. And when it comes to energy, I take on a lot because spiritually I have grown. So I just say, I tell you what, it takes a lot of action to let people know you got them for real.
Yep.
One thing I can say, don't waste it on nobody that don't value that.
Winter? Winter?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got you now.
So for me, love and unity, I'm a firm believer of foundations. You can't have a unity without that foundational love, because for me, when I love someone, I show with actions, like she said. Action words, they are love and unity are action words that I follow behind foundation. My foundation, I have grown and learned how to just be tight with it now. Like I don't waste energy. I have so much other stuff going on that I cannot waste my love on or energy on anybody because I'm building stuff now. I'm like, since I lost my grandmother, she was the foundation. So the family has separated. So I realized, and I had to come to my own wing and say, hey, I'm the foundation for my family. Yes, I have a husband, and yes, we are together, but I had to realize like I have to create that image for my daughter. She's 13. So I always teach her when she has her little issues and everything. I try to teach her like, listen, you don't let nobody control your energy. You can still love that person, but you have to do it for a distance. We have to understand like everybody's not for us. Like I have like me, I was so of such of a wanting to be a good friend to people and like even family members, like my brother and sister, my only brother and sister. We don't talk, I cannot keep dealing with like disrespect because that cuts the love out. Not for me on my side, but it cuts the love out for the fact, do I love myself enough? Should I still tolerate that? No, it's too much energy. So for me, love and unity is basically, to me, it's basically foundation. Who's going to be a part of it? Who's not? Because I have a lot. Soleil already knows what's going on, and
Hmm.
that's why I told her. I said I seen what she with the podcast Love and Unity. I said this is something good. This I've been seeing about y'all podcast, but when today something just said Soleil, I love her, and I just feel like we up unity now. Like I that's just
We got a foundation.
like
Yeah.
yeah, like we
Yeah.
already like established, and like when you see people and you know that they're genuine just like you don't pass up that. You can tell like everybody out here is trying to make it. We're all trying to make it. So that's what I got.
So for me, love and unity is the answer and the key. Love is the answer to everything, and unity is the key to it. So for me, see it as the love. Love is what the bottom line is in this world. And that's what this world lacks is a lot of love. And it all starts with self. You got to learn to love yourself correctly before you can try to receive love from anyone else. Because at the end of the day, perception's key to this world. And if you can't perceive things in a discernment way with love, then you're going to see it in a negative way constantly as an attack. So love is the answer to every single thing in this world, and unity is the key to me. That's how I perceive it. And I think that that's what this world is lacking is the fact of that they don't have enough people to have enough self-love for themselves that they can show proper love to others.
Right.
Because if people treat people the way they want to be treated, this world would be a lot better place. Because at the end of
Indeed.
the day, it's all about what we can take in and put back out. We don't just absorb, because then we'd be using. We have to utilize so that we can reciprocate that back out to others. So it is an action word, both of them are, and it's the answer to everything and the key to life. If you want to have a successful life, then you have to learn how to love and receive love and to give out love in a unified manner.
Technical
Right.
difficulties. I can hear you guys now, though.
Thank you.
Okay. We can hear you too.
But I
Cool.
was just saying my definition of love and unity, and I think it's the answer and the key to everything. And I think it's reciprocated, and you have to learn to receive as much as you do give.
Mm. Mm.
I'm all about reciprocal energy. I don't like stagnant things. I don't like potential. I don't certain words matter to me because all words matter to the universe. So I'm particular with certain words, and I will not put those in my circumference because I don't want to feel of those because they're heavy. I'm all about light and free.
I know that as women, we and especially women that come together on a collective, we can't reach everybody, but if each one of us can reach one person, that helps us to grow. And normalizing different things. Normalize telling your sister that you love her. Normalize, saying, "Hey, I don't like what you did. I forgive you, but you got to do better." Normalize the hard conversations, the things that we don't talk about, that we've been taught to hide and put underneath the rug. Normalize being open to things that you may not necessarily incorporate into your life, but if that's what your sister does, then support her in that. You may
Yeah.
not like, she may not like art shows and you do, but she might like the opera, and you go and support her in that, and then she'll come and support you. Like, let's just normalize being okay with being different. Let's normalize being okay with having differences of opinion and not carrying it to an argument. Stuff
Mm-hmm.
don't gotta go left. It don't have to go left. It's when you deal with emotions, that changes the energy. If you stick to the facts of what it is, I don't argue feelings, because feelings that have you sitting in central booking. Because if you would have took 5 minutes to think about the facts of the situation that you in, you probably would have made a different decision.
Yep.
So not acting on impulse, and not taking someone's word. Somebody gonna bring a bone. That's how I am. Somebody come to me and tell me, "Oh, let me tell you what Winter. Hold up, let me get Winter on the phone, cause
Okay.
you ain't gonna sit here and talk about my friend. Number one, number two, I ain't carrying no bone. So let's get Winter on the phone so Winter could defend this herself." You know what I mean? So that's the kind of friend that I am. I don't encourage, nor do I participate. I don't want to talk about people. Tell me how you helped them in that situation. Don't come and talk about them to me. Tell me how you helped them in that situation that they was in. Because if that's not what you saying, I don't want to hear it.
I think us as womans, as part of the core of the universe, that we have to take our role extremely serious, because it's already hard for our king gods to go out in this world and try to become king gods on a daily basis, and then to come home to us is supposed to be their peace. And a lot of people forget that that's our job as women, is bringing peace. Because if we're not a peaceful vessel, how we expect to put that love out to others?
Right.
But
So
again, too, I I kind of need to jump in right there, because I'm talking about a man and a woman household, a marriage, a relationship, living together. He got to create.
they stopped it.
Where'd she
They
go?
stopped it. I don't know. They stopped it though.
Hmm.
I know
Who
what she
stopped it?
she did. The internet. Somebody.
Oh, you
Somebody
said
other
they
than
stopped
me.
it. I'm like, wait a minute.
Someone other than me.
I think I
They
kind of know
is
where
they
she's
is them,
going with
not
that.
I. Go ahead. So no, but they is not I. That's all that means.
Say as long as it wasn't me.
Right. I think I kind of know where she was about to go with that
Know where she was about to go with it too. At the end of the day, but
for
honestly,
sure.
it's I'm different than that though, because you wouldn't invite that into your life if it wasn't reciprocated. You're not gonna marry somebody that doesn't match you, and if you do, then that problem lies with you. It
Yep.
doesn't have to be
Exactly.
all. It doesn't have to be all men have to be this certain way, because you can't say what all men have to do, because at the end of the day, that's a you problem.
Yeah.
It's all about
That's what you choose to
accountability.
deal with.
You got to take accountability for the fact that you chose that person.
Yep.
That's right. So you can't say what all men should do, because at the end of the day, everybody's love language is different. If you don't want that in your life, then don't invite that in your life. That's a choice you chose to do,
Absolutely.
especially if you made that as your husband.
And then another thing is some men don't know how to love correctly because they weren't loved correctly.
That's still not meant for you. Then you can't say that about men, because that at the end of the day, the right person will bring that out in them if it was meant for them. That's all I'm saying. If
I'm
you become something that that man is not used to receiving, if you become that, then he's going to alter himself for the receive that if that's something he wants to
true
do.
indeed. True indeed. But if we gonna sit here and talk about women being what they're supposed to be,
That's all we
and
can talk about because we can't talk about what a man's supposed to do because we're not men. That'd be no different than her saying on that conversation, let me call up Winter. Let a man say what a man's
no,
supposed to do.
what I'm saying is, where I'm coming from is, like I was saying, as far as some men don't know how to love, and just because they don't know how to love properly, and just let's just say, hypothetically speaking, it's just a friend, and you're viewing this friend, and you're seeing all the chaos and disruption in their space as the role of a woman with femininity and adapting to that. We should be able to say, hey, come over here and let me teach you something because I feel like you're missing something.
And it
Hmm.
only is if he wants to receive it because you can't force
Mm-hmm.
Right.
nothing upon nobody. You can't
That
say
Right.
that
this is
is
how a man's
true.
supposed to be because we are not
Hmm.
men. We don't know what they're going through to say that at the end of the day. We have a
That
choice.
that's
Yep,
why
that go
we
back to
create
choices.
vulnerable
Yeah, we have
spaces
a
because,
choice.
like
We
you said,
choose to have them in our life or not. That's the choice we take. We're going to take the good with the bad then. Because if not, then you will remove them from your situation. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that's any of your business is what you can control, and that is self.
Yeah, you got to remember too. A lot of people moving off survival, not love. You know what I mean?
That's
I'm
exactly it
fortunate.
too.
I'm fortunate. I'm fortunate that I came from love. You know what I mean? My
Yeah.
mother showed me love. My father, my grandma. You know, my village. My village loved on me, so I know what love feel like. But you got a lot of folks out here that's moving off survival.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
so and
But
survival will have them do and make decisions and say things to people and do things. And just to go back to love, love is shown, not told. Somebody could tell you
yeah.
all day long that they love you, but they actions don't, they handshake and they conversation don't match.
And what Crystal was trying to say
Bless
though,
you.
Crystal, I'll let Crystal finish what she was trying to say
Go
real
ahead.
quick. What she was trying to say is that I'm gonna let her say it because I can't tell you what she was trying to say. Go ahead,
Okay.
Crystal.
I'm sorry.
no, what I was saying was understandable. Everybody comes from situations, and
Mm.
you know, not everybody was raised in a loving household. Now, I cannot speak for a man. I cannot at all. But one thing is for sure, if we as women are gonna call ourselves teachers and we're gonna call ourselves women, we are teachers. We are teaching the next generation. We have to spill into them. Yes, there's men out here that are as grown as hell, but they still don't have the mindset until they're taught it. I'm 41 years old and I connected with people who I've learned so much from. And on their point of view, sometimes I don't view that myself until I grown and got taught and learned a lot. I always say that every day that you wake up is a lesson, and there in every lesson it is a blessing.
Hmm.
We gotta
And
still kind of
and
go
I'm
ahead.
not saying you're wrong for that at all because you are right for that, but at the end of the day we allow what we accept, and you don't have to accept something that's not of you because some people, those that know, those that don't won't, and some people are just stuck in that way that you can't teach, and that's not your place to teach them. That is not your job unless they want to receive it. You can't force that upon no one that's not willing to receive.
Absolutely. I'm never gonna force anything on anyone. Now if I start to get the inkling that it's not working and this is not
That's
a good
right.
situation and or friend for me, absolutely not. I'm not gonna waste energy that I can be pouring into something absolutely that
Exactly.
wants to grow and learn.
Yeah.
Right.
I saw firsthand someone that you loved way more than they loved you. And every time I spoke to that individual, they were putting you down as if you were the problem. And every time I spoke to you, you were uplifting them as if they were the solution. And I was like, that don't add up. So
Facts. And
I
that
come
was
back to
someone I
you.
called a best friend.
Yeah, and I come back to you and I was like, "Hey, this don't add up. You just protect yourself." I wasn't telling you what he was saying because that's not my place. I'm not messy, but I was letting you know that one plus one wasn't equaling two.
Mm.
In his head too, it was two plus two. But
Yeah.
that's when once I like I said, Every day you wake up is a learning experience. And the blessing was that I had to remove that person, because how can I sit here and continue to pour into you, putting out positive stuff about you, never speaking ill, and then I'm getting the shitty end of the stick. So yeah, that's what I mean. If I'm not if someone is not receiving what I'm giving, it's time to go. I reserve my
Hmm.
energy for what I need to reserve it for, and it won't be somebody who will bash you in the
Yeah.
dark.
Mm-hmm.
And all of us have loved somebody tremendously that wasn't ready to receive that love. Simpatico. All of us have loved somebody tremendously that wasn't ready to receive that love.
Yeah, I've been there.
And we released him and found what?
I found peace. I'm so at peace right now. Man, I love it here. As everybody say, you feel me? I love it here. I bask in my soft girl era right now. And I've never
I love
had.
that for you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I love that for
absolutely.
you too. I love the fact that I love the fact that you're able to say that as a woman, cuz so many of us, like we said, like everybody's just so hard nowadays. It's
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous.
The feminine side is gone.
And
Yeah,
it
females feel
doesn't
like
need
we
to
can't be
be.
females.
And that's
You know,
sad.
part of that is because the system has designed for the last 50
Uh-oh.
yard
It
years.
is.
It was designed to tear us apart. If
Yeah,
you take our
Yes.
kings away from our kingdoms, if you
Yes.
emasculate them, if you lock them up, if you kill them, then we're out here on the front line having to operate into both of those roles. So
absolutely.
the transition period, how do you turn it off? When you started your family, you started your family with your spouse, with your mate, with your husband, with your children's father, and now he's locked up, or he's gay, or he's dead, or
Yes.
or that situation. You don't have no choice. You can't let your family fall apart. You gotta
Right.
Right.
stand up, and you gotta walk in shoes that you weren't meant to walk in. So now when your king, when the universe blesses you again, and then you got somebody who is supportive, when you got someone who encourages your feminine energy, when you have someone who encourages you to be soft, and I got this, babe, I got us. How do you turn that off? Because you've been doing it for so long.
It's so hard. It is so hard. That
That's
transition
true.
period is probably one of the most grueling processes. There's so much shadow work that's behind that. Like you really
Mhm.
have to dig deep within yourself. You'll find yourself reacting off of situations that have nothing to do with what you got going on right now. You could have a perfect relationship, but you still have past situations that you haven't dealt with, that you haven't healed from, that hinder what you got going on now. And you got unnecessary problems because you're not fully healed.
Right.
That and that's what I love. I love more than anything. I love my simpatico's life for her. Now I call her mate, which was my friend before I met Simpatico, and I use friend loosely. That was my family before I met Simpatico, and I call him the husband because that is the definition of a husband to me. That's not my husband, but that's the husband.
Yeah.
So at
Yes,
the end of
which
the day,
is the husband.
is
Yes.
the husband. And I love that for her because she deserves the husband because they both equally needed each other so bad that they now are equally yoked for that. And I'm so grateful that they got each other because my simpatico needed that and the husband needed her. So I mean, I'm
That's
grateful that
awesome.
I'm grateful that they got each other, but that is the husband to me, and that's not my husband, but that is the husband. So
Uh,
when I talk on him, that is the husband to me because that's the definition of a husband.
Absolutely.
the root to all of that is being trying to yoke yourself with someone just to be with someone. You know what I mean? We need to normalize being okay with, if I'm going to struggle, let me struggle by myself. I'm not
Facts.
going to
Yeah.
struggle with nobody laying next to me. That's
Facts.
that's the dumbest shit ever to me.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So the men, that are here, that are seeking the woman, they need to be on a healing journey themselves for whatever issues that they have going on, because what needs to happen is she needs to trust your lead. because it's nothing worse than feeling like you're equally yoked with someone, but you don't, but and you love them to death, but you don't trust their lead. So then you still
Yeah,
operating with a man in a man's role.
right.
How does that work?
But then at the end of the day, that's none of your business. And I don't mean to be callous about it. I'm not trying to be candid or anything or cheeky or whatnot. I'm just saying at the end of the day, then it wasn't meant for you and you have to release it because you can't force someone to do something they're not ready to do on their own.
That's true.
That's true. But I totally understand what she was saying.
I know where she's coming from too because I've done it. I've been
Yeah,
there. I've been in some long
exactly. I've been
relationships.
there. That's why I
That's
can
why I can
totally
relate.
understand.
But I've healed from that. So growing from that, I learned to not do that no more. The longest relationship I've had is in 7 months, and that was choice. That was choice. I chose to keep it for 7 months because if it is not equally reciprocated, and then I don't feel like I am, I have a example that it calls it all. There was this pine tree. There's this oh, not pine tree, a palm tree. There is a palm tree in the ground, planted in the ground, that will uplift itself and move towards the sun to get light. Now, if a tree will physically uplift itself and walk towards the light, then I'm not sticking in something that's not of me.
How many of us have come to that realization though?
And
How
that's the
many
part
of
that's
us feel
sad.
like how many of us feel like we're strong enough to do that? How many of us feel like if I step out on this leap of faith, I'm going to be okay? Not many of us are.
And that's
That's
what
why
this
we
platform's
settle.
for. And that's what this platform's
That's why
for.
we settle. That's why we settle
That don't
for
work for
a
me.
little bit.
That
You
don't
know what
work
I mean? I'm not saying that I'm
for me.
doing it. I'm not
Right.
Of
saying that
course
you're
not.
That's
doing
part.
it.
That's
I'm talking
definitely
about
part
the
of my
masses.
motto. Never
Yeah, no,
settle.
and I get it. I can receive why people do it.
Absolutely, never settle. That's definitely
Mm-mm.
part of my motto.
And
Never
you know
settle.
what? You know what happens though? That's when you don't properly love yourself. I just learned to properly love myself 2 years. And that's when I learned that I deserve more than what I'm going to ever settle for. I will never settle. I'm not a settler. Nothing about me is to stay still. I'm about to fly
That's right.
freely.
That's right. Prepare your wings and stop moving and living off survival.
Facts. Because I have
That's
faith
it.
blindfolded. I know my purpose. I know what I'm a gatherer. And I know I am a vessel of love from the Most High with pure and genuine intentions every single day. And I'm grateful for that. I don't expect me from another individual. I don't. But I will not put myself in a situation that I don't get equally reciprocated energy from.
A lot of times we can't see that in the beginning, but once you recognize it, you got a choice. And
Oh,
you
of
better
course
choose
you do.
you.
That's right. And that's what I want this show to be about. I want Support Sister Sunday to let them know that it's okay to be alone because I love being alone. I love being alone. Don't mean that I don't want a husband one day. I don't want the definition of a husband what the government gives you, but I want what is meant for me. At the end of the day, though, I'm okay with being alone too because I love me some me.
Yeah.
Man, at this point, I don't even need to have a husband. I just want a motherfucker to keep it a buck with me. Damn, don't take my choice away. You know what I
That's it.
mean?
Yes.
You know what
Yes,
I mean? Just listen, tell me what it is and let me have the choice to either
Absolutely.
accept it or reject it.
I
We
can
don't gotta have that
receive that.
title. I don't gotta be your wife. I just need to be able to trust you.
I can
And
receive that.
that's it. Like I don't need I'm not gonna say I don't need a husband or I don't desire a husband. I'm not gonna say that. I want I'm more concerned with the caliber of man you are, the content of your heart, the way that
Hmm.
you treat me, the way that you support me. And that don't have to be your husband.
Not
That
at
could
all.
be your friend. That could be your best friend. Listen, let me tell
Hmm.
you something. Winter's husband, love him to death, right? Respect their marriage, respect them to death. But if I call on Winter at 2 o'clock in the morning and say I need you, what's she gonna do? She gonna wake her husband up, and guess what he gonna do? He gonna get up and he gonna come and see about me. Not
Hmm.
because it's any foul anything or nothing like that. It's because we genuinely love each other.
Yeah. That's how it should be, though. That's what the husband is to me too. The husband will do that shit to me. I guarantee you. I'll call him
Mm-hmm.
anytime, and he'll be jumping up to go see if I'm okay. Because that's what people do when they love each other. And that's what you surround yourself around. That's what you attract. Once you become what you want to become, what you want will be attracted towards you. But
That's
you
what you
have to work
speak
on
to.
self first.
That's what you speak
Absolutely.
to. Because
You gotta
every
do the work.
spell is a combination of words. So our
Fact.
words, they say, the words, there's power in the tongue and all of that. The
Mm-hmm.
fact is that anytime you want to cant some spells, anytime you want to do some shadow work, anytime you praying, you got to use words. So your words are more powerful than you actually even know.
Mm-hmm.
So if you gonna speak death, or you get up in the morning and you speaking death to your day, guess what's gonna happen? Your day over with already.
Already.
Mm-hmm.
Stop operating from the bottom chakra and
Mm-hmm.
operate in the present, in the now, and in the I know this is happening for me. I'm
Mm-hmm.
grateful for this happening to me. I love the fact that this comes effortless to me.
Mm-hmm.
Take yourself out of the equation. Be a trailblazer for others, because something that you can do that doesn't necessarily help you can help the people that's coming behind you. Take pride in
Facts.
that.
Yeah.
Facts. Facts. And that's why I only surround myself around gods and goddesses and kings and queens. If you don't see yourself as royalty, baby, then there's a problem. There's a problem. And it's not my problem. It has nothing to do with me. It's about you. It's how you
Right.
receive things and how you see things. Because,
Yes.
like I said, perception's key.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Crystal, you still here, Crystal?
I see her, but she ain't
I
said
was about to say
it.
we been seeing her the whole time. I don't know if
Right.
you hear.
I don't know. I can't hear her, but I can see her. What you got, winner? What you got, Sunjoy?
Winner.
I keep forgetting to take my mute off my this technology. I'm just chiming in, just listening. Like my daughter sitting here. Well, she was, and I was just telling her this is the type of woman, or this is the type of energy you want to be around. Don't let your peers influence you. Like raising a 13-year-old daughter and trying to like not let her see this. She already has a lot of influences. So my biggest thing now is to just to be empowering to her. Like I want her to see me doing positive things versus me acting, because I listen, I can get really crazy. Like when I feel like heavily disrespected, I can get really like out of character. And I'm really growing to not to react like that anymore. So this podcast is very empowering, especially for the little like growing teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
They got so many different influences, and my biggest thing right now, I don't want her to be that influenced. I don't let her go too many places, but her herself, like she actually, it seems like she actually was listening in and like listening in to what you guys were saying. And I'm thankful for being up here, just for the empowerment. Women don't get together, not too many women get
Yeah.
together and actually can listen in to what other people have to say. If you can't listen, I'm a listener more than anything. I mean,
Mm.
I influenced. I am a great influencer. Like I'm trying to find my itch niche. I don't know if that's the right,
Mm-hmm. That's
Hmm.
the
but
right word. That's okay.
because I'm just right now, it's like I work full time, and I feel like I'm here for a purpose. Like
Mm-hmm.
everybody, anybody that comes encounter with me, they always say your spirit is so beautiful, your energy. Like
Mhm.
even when I'm doing bad, I still can uplift people. Like
Right.
I don't know, like I try to, I don't know, I'm just trying to figure it out. So when I seen her doing this podcast with women that's getting like, I don't know how long it's been going on, but I did hear about the podcast. I was like, I need to go up here. My girl Soleil always doing something positive. Always. So I get offended when I hear somebody messing with her. I ain't
Right.
gonna lie. She'll tell you. I'll be very offended.
She's my Peter.
I'm
I
nice,
swear
nasty.
to God, she want to do something to
I'll be nice.
somebody.
I'm very nice, nasty because certain people, nobody deserves to be treated no type of way. But Soleil, her heart is very genuine. You can tell, like, just to be around her. I like I said, when we first really met, it's always been love. It's always been that to meet
Yeah.
people that actually value people. People don't value people these days. People
Mm.
don't value people. And me, she gonna tell me the truth too, and I'm gonna tell her the truth. Accountability. I like people like because people go with what's wrong these days just to fit in. Grown people do that. They won't be the one to speak up and have that powerful just tell them like, hey, you wrong. You shouldn't have did that. I saw what you
Mhm.
did. That's the type of person I am. Like I had to learn to like do it a better way instead of feeling like I'm being a bully. Cause I try to tell my 13-year-old being a nobody likes a bully. Everybody like I feel like I'm on the right path. I know I'm on the right path
Me too.
because like you said, you have to love yourself.
You just raw.
At first I was just a firecracker. Me losing my grandmother, it really hit me and made me look at life really different. Like it changed my whole outlook. And everybody may say, "Oh, how did your grandma losing her?" Yes, just losing her itself. It really made me realize and understand, like, hey, you are out of control. Like even with family members, cussing them out, saying whatever I want to say. Like sometimes it's not even about what you say; it's how you say it. So
Mhm.
that's how I learned. People take me better like that now. It's not me biting my tongue. I just know how to say things now
Mm-hmm.
and interact with people. Cause if I felt like, oh, this person don't like basically what I'm saying, and they'll try to cut me off or something, I'll get to yelling, screaming. But people can't hear nobody that's yelling and screaming. You have to. It's you. People cannot understand when you're yelling. My daughter, and guess what? I learned that from my 13-year-old. She said, Mommy, you yell so much, you never listen. So to hear a 13-year-old say that, and our communication levels has grown. So that's the biggest thing for me. I'm just want to be the greatest influencer for my daughter. I don't want her to look at other people in the streets and they doing crazy stuff, and then she's like, "Well, mommy, this is what this person did." She's like, "Well, I know my mama wouldn't do that."
Mhm.
So that's where I'm at. Like she's right here listening. She hears everything I'm telling, and she's 13. She's gonna be in a real
Yep.
world. So
That's how you gotta
scares me.
prepare her.
That scares me 100%. I just don't be. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep giving her all you can give her, because at the end of the day, our children gonna do what they want to do, but they gonna reach back onto what we gave them, and they gonna make the best decisions for them.
And keep evolving with her. I
Yeah.
love how you said that evolution within raising your kids is something. So me, I'm fairly um I say I'm fairly on the younger side. I just turned 25 in November. And I myself have two kids, but I have had the luxury of watching other young women grow up. Like I got younger sisters, I got four of them, and the evolution of, let's say, like my mom's parenting, it's something to see, like the world. I try to give tips and stuff because I like to sit back and learn from other people's situations. So a lot of times I notice that a lot of parents don't try to evolve with their children. They try to send them in a direction that they have planted in their head that's going to work for their kid. But in reality, because the world moves so much, people aren't evolving with their children and catering to their children's needs more so than they are catering to the needs that they feel like their children have.
And also, I want to chime in. If you can hear me, I want to say to you that you're on the right path, or you wouldn't be on this platform. Let me tell you, because I speak to the universe for real, for real. And you're drawn to our attention for a reason, not just because of soul, just because you're on that right path. Because, like I said, you become what you attract,
That's right.
and you wouldn't be here if it wasn't on that time for you.
Yep. I
Right.
firmly believe that.
I can agree.
Oh, I love y'all.
Mhm.
That's the truth, though. At the end of the day,
Yes.
This is the first of many. I'm so excited to have this series going.
Is it?
No, this not the first one.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
no, this is the first for this year.
For this year.
Oh, see, I'm even starting the year off right.
Yeah, this is
Starting
the
it
first
off
for this
absolutely
year.
right.
We this is our second one, but this is the first one of us on this year.
Okay.
I'm trying to find something real quick.
I don't know how you gonna find it with no eyes.
Yeah, I'm really close to my screen.
I've been over here trying to see four.
You better
I'm
go get
really
you
close.
some glasses tomorrow.
I'm okay. I'm gonna make my eyes work without this.
Talking about I'm
Okay.
okay. I love her. She's so resilient.
I'm glad she in the house and not outside bumping into stuff.
She
I
better not
wouldn't.
go
I can see
nowhere.
that way. I can see well like that. I just can't read. But I don't like reading anyway. So, but anyway, so I appreciate you guys coming on and talking about this love and unity and stuff like that.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yes, thank you.
And
But
I
Gratitude.
everybody
appreciate it. So will this be on every Sunday at 3?
every Sunday at 3.
Every Sunday at 3, babe.
Okay. I love it.
And the thing is, though, that people got to realize that we got to grow through things. You don't expect it overnight. You got to grow through it.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Right.
And you got to know what it feels like to be down, or you wouldn't know how to grow up.
Hmm.
So
What is you looking for, Kim?
I want to close the song up with "Water Me," but I can't find it right here.
Sing it then.
You sing
All right,
it.
I
The
got you.
singer sing
I
it.
don't even know what song you talking
No,
about.
she's gonna sing it.
Look, no, hold on, I got you.
Okay, she's about to sing it.
Water me, shower me with your love. Can you help me grow? Am I your flower? Can you acknowledge all my power? Accept this foundation, and I'll keep my word. Let's just take a chance to see what this love could be. This is new to me, but I'll top head first. I hear what you say to me, promising me peace, love eternally, and even more. But can you water me? Can you water my soul with all the things you promised me? Can you water me with love? I need to be watered.
Hey, go ahead. She
So
was
that is
singing. Let me tell you about these goosebumps, okay?
so that's "Water Me" on the
Thank
official
you.
Sunjoy on all platforms.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Sunjoy.
Okay. Sunjoy
Thank
with the
you.
peace sign.
Yes,
Sunjoy with the
Sunjoy
peace
Study with the
sign.
peace sign. All right.
All right, you guys. Y'all have a blessed week, and I will definitely tune in and be here next Sunday. Look who's back.
Crystal's back at the end.
We trying to say goodbye, see you later, and you popping in. Can you
Well,
hear us?
she came to say bye.
I did hear a little something, something, and that is, I love that song.
Ah, thank you so much. I'm so honored.
Yes.
I love that
Absolutely.
song too. I played it yesterday on my radio show. So listen, every chance I get to, I want people to experience what I experienced with my simpatico. I want to feed everybody that love that I feel, because I want everybody needs to feel some simpatico once in a while. Find
That's
you a
right.
simpatico. Simpatico means like-minded energy. Find you one, because I got
Find
Gotcha.
me
mine.
one. I got mine too. That's
So
my winner.
mine comes with a beautiful angelic voice, and
Yes.
that song that song is going to go in the books, because that song is what everybody needs to be, is water.
Who sings it? Who
Absolutely.
who who made that song?
She did.
I did.
Oh my God. Send it to me and let me learn the song so I can sing it too.
You definitely you go on YouTube.
Okay.
Or
Sunjoy.
anywhere, Apple Music,
I'm
iPod,
putting it out there for
anywhere.
you.
Okay.
Okay, so look, I got y'all. So I'll give y'all my social media and where you can find my music at.
Okay.
Um,
Please
Put in the comments.
put in the comments for me.
okay, I got y'all. Perfect. But as far as my music, y'all can find me on YouTube at official Sunjoy. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Or you can find me on all platforms, all other platforms, wherever you play music at Sunjoy. SUNJOY.
Got you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll see you
That's
guys
my
next week, if
baby.
not sooner.
Yes,
You need me, you know how to find me.
yes. May everybody's night be full of positive energy and high vibrations.
All right, ladies. It was
Absolutely.
so great to meet everybody.
Yes, it
Nice
was.
meeting you
I'll see
guys.
you
I'll see
soon.
you guys
Ashe,
next Sunday.
yes.
Okay.
Ashe, Ashe, beautiful queens.
Ashe.
Ashe.